everyone. I hope you're doing well. And this is your Royal Daily News for November 3rd, 2022. In Luxembourg City, their Royal Highnesses Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume and Hereditary Grand Duchess Stephanie of Luxembourg, accompanied by their son, His Royal Highness Prince Charles of Luxembourg, visited the Konviktsgaart Retirement and Nursing Home. During their visit, the hereditary Grand Ducal family met with staff, volunteers, and residents who baked a teddy bear cake and sang songs for the little prince. In Den Haag, Her Royal Highness Princess Margriet of the Netherlands attended the opening of the two-day International Humanitarian Law Congress of the Dutch Red Cross, held at the Honorary. Princess Margriet is the Honorary President of the Dutch Red Cross. In Emmeloord, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, as Honorary President of the Mind Us Foundation, visited the Young Impact Takeover at the ROC Friese Poort School. According to RVD, the school takeover is aimed at, quote, talent development and stimulating social involvement among young people, end quote. In Madrid, His Majesty King Felipe VI of Spain held a meeting with the President of Paraguay, Mr. Mario Abdo Benítez, at Palacio de La Zarzuela. The purpose of President Benítez's official visit to Spain is to participate in the Spain-Paraguay business meeting organized by the Spanish Confederation of Business Organizations. In the afternoon, His Majesty the King and Her Majesty Queen Letizia of Spain hosted a luncheon in honor of President Benítez and First Lady Silvana Lopez's official visit to Madrid. In Hamar, Her Majesty Queen Sonja of Norway attended the funeral of Bishop Rosemarie Kohn at Hamar Cathedral. Bishop Rosemarie was Norway's first female bishop. From 1993 until 2006, Bishop Rosemarie Kohn committed herself to an open and inclusive church. In his eulogy, the mayor of Hamar said, quote, Rosemarie Kohn put humanity and inclusion at the center. Bishop Rose, as she was called, won people's hearts. She was gentle and quiet, but steadfast, determined, and persistent, end quote. In Ho Chi Minh, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark continued his visit to Vietnam. Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Mary returned to Denmark this morning. The Crown Prince began his day at 8:45 a.m. in the province of Minh Dong, where he broke ground for the new Lego factory. According to the Danish Royal Court, the new factory will have a solar farm that will contribute to Vietnam's green transition. At 10:10 a.m., the Crown Prince visited the showroom of the furniture company Scancom. Established in 1995, Scancom is a Danish company that has become a leading global manufacturer of outdoor furniture. Today, the company employs 3,500 people worldwide. At noon, the Crown Prince attended the inauguration of the Danish wind turbine company Vestas' new office in Ho Chi Minh City. Thereafter, the Crown Prince participated in a courtesy meeting with Vietnamese political leaders from Ho Chi Minh City. The day ended at Carlsberg Brewery to celebrate the company's 175th anniversary. The Danish brewery, Carlsberg, was the first large Danish multinational company to establish itself in Vietnam. In Monacoville, His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco, as High Patron, recently recorded a video message encouraging individuals to participate in the upcoming 23rd edition of the No Finish Line charity race. Established in 1999 and organized by the Children and Future charity, the No Finish Line race, which is open to all runners and walkers, raises money for sick and disadvantaged children. The race will begin on Saturday, November 12th through the 20th, 2022, in Fontvieille. Yesterday afternoon in Washington, D.C., His Serene Highness Prince Albert II of Monaco arrived at the Kennedy Center to view the photo exhibition entitled Humanity and Wildlife, Crossed Destinies, Shared Territories. The exhibition, on display in the Hall of States, showcases 32 images celebrating the, quote, incredible beauty of our planet and highlighting the environmental challenges we face. The exhibition, supported by the Prince Albert II of Monaco Foundation, USA Chapter, and the Embassy of Monaco, will coincide with the launch of the third edition of the Environmental Photography Award of the Foundation, dedicated to the reflection on our relationship towards nature and the interrelation between human health and planetary health." End quote. In Amman, His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan held a meeting with the Russian Federation's Foreign Minister, Mr. Sergei Lavrov, at Al Husseiniya Palace. During the meeting, His Majesty the King noted the need to activate efforts to reach a political solution to the crises in Syria, safeguarding its unity and territorial integrity, while guaranteeing the safe and voluntary return of refugees. Discussions also focused on bilateral ties, the latest regional developments of mutual concern, and, quote, efforts to resolve the crisis in Ukraine and its implications, end quote. In Scarborough, their Royal Highnesses the Prince and Princess of Wales visited the Rainbow Centre. According to the official website for the Rainbow Centre, the organization, quote, offers practical support to vulnerable people in the local community. Since then, we have grown and offer an open door to anyone in need of help, with any issues they are facing, offering compassion, support, and hope. Each year, we make around 12,500 critical interventions, offering assistance to vulnerable people during their difficult circumstances and beyond. We are a small team of dedicated staff and volunteers who believe in fairness and equality, and we are very grateful for the support of the community in helping us to continue to provide our many services and facilities. This support can provide assistance, such as an emergency food parcel, a hot meal in our community cafe, access to a shower and laundry facilities, clean clothing, bedding, and other household essentials. We believe people should have access to the most basics of needs. End quote. Prior to today's visit, the Prince and Princess of Wales launched a funding campaign to support young people's mental health in collaboration with the Two Ridings Community Foundation, spearheaded by the Royal Foundation. During today's visit, Kensington Palace announced that, quote, £345,000 of funding from the Royal Foundation and the Two Ridings Community Foundation were raised, leaving a lasting legacy of support for young people's mental health here in Scarborough. End quote. In London, Her Majesty the Queen Consort of the United Kingdom held an audience with the 2022-2024 Waterstones Children's Laureate, Mr. Joseph A. Coelho, at Buckingham Palace. Her Majesty the Queen Consort has long championed the joy of reading and advocated for the importance of literacy. Meanwhile, His Majesty King Charles III of the United Kingdom held audiences with the incoming High Commissioner from the Republic of Gambia, Her Excellency Dr. Fatou Bensouda, and the incoming Ambassador from the Republic of Ireland, His Excellency Mr. Martin Fraser, at Buckingham Palace. In the late afternoon, Their Majesties arrived at the Victoria and Albert Museum in South Kensington to view the exhibition entitled Africa Fashion. Per a press release, quote, spanning iconic mid-20th century to contemporary creatives through photographs, textiles, music, and the visual arts, Africa Fashion explores the vitality and global impact of a fashion scene as dynamic and varied as a continent itself, end quote. Africa Fashion will be on display at the Victoria and Albert Museum until April 16th, 2023. If you're interested in learning more about this amazing exhibition, in the description box below, I will leave a direct link to the official website for the Victoria and Albert Museum. In Manama, His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa of Bahrain warmly welcomed His Holiness Pope Francis to Al Shakir Palace. His Holiness is on a 4-day apostolic visit to the Gulf country to attend the two-day event entitled Bahrain Forum for Dialogue, East and West for Human Coexistence. According to a press release via the Holy See, over 200 religious leaders from various parts of the world are scheduled to attend the forum, including the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar al-Sharif, Sheikh Ahmed Muhammad Ahmed el-Tayyib, members of the Muslim Council of Elders, the spiritual leader of the world's Orthodox Christians, Patriarch Bartholomew I, representatives from the Russian Orthodox Church, and rabbis from the United States. In Oplenec, their Royal Highnesses Crown Prince Alexander and Crown Princess Catherine of Serbia attended a memorial service on the anniversary of the late His Majesty King Peter II's death inside the mausoleum of the royal family at St. George's Church. After the service, the Crown Prince placed a wreath on the tomb of his late father. And finally, on this day in royal history, in 1777, Her Royal Highness Princess Sophia Matilda of the United Kingdom was born at Buckingham House in London. The princess was the daughter of their Majesties King George III and Queen Charlotte of the United Kingdom. In 1852, Emperor Meiji of Japan was born in Heian-kyo, which is now known as Kyoto. Born Prince Mutashito to Emperor Komei and Nakayama Yoshiko, the favorite concubine of the emperor, the prince ascended to the Japanese throne on February 3, 1867, becoming the 122nd Emperor of Japan until his death at the age of 59 on July 30, 1912. In 1901, King Leopold III of the Belgians was born in Brussels. Born Prince Leopold of Belgium, he was the eldest son of King Albert I and Queen Elizabeth of the Belgians. The prince ascended to the throne on February 23, 1934, until he abdicated on July 16, 1951. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Friday, November 4th, with all the latest royal news. Until then, I wish you all a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. It's Friday. Yay, the weekend's here. I think I'm going to go surfing, probably on Sunday, not Saturday. Yeah, Sunday I'll go surfing. Anyway, with that being said, again, I wish you all a wonderful evening. And don't forget to like, share, and, well, subscribe. Okay, take care, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.